What is up? Welcome back to another video. My name is Ben or Benny3675, and today I am going to be talking about why I left my job working at Peach Ranch and all the drama that went behind working there. First of all, I left on hang on, let me check how long ago it was. I think I stopped. My last day was Sunday, November 16th of 25. The reason why I left my job at Peach Ranch was because it got stressful. The people that were bossing me around and everything. I like some of the managers, but especially there was this one guy where he stopped working there before I quit. His name was Derek. He was just a menace to me and everything. He would like if he had a spray bottle or stuff, he would like get me wet and like flick me up in my nose and whatnot. It was not a fun time. Even if if I was in the bathroom, people would tell me, hurry up, and I just got in there. In 5 minutes. It's not a this lot of stuff that went around working at Peach Ranch. Um, and cleaning tables. Even if I was doing my job correctly there, people would tell me to hurry up, get going, even if you were busy or not. Sometimes people wasn't supposed to be on the busing team would go out and help me bus and everything, and that was not appreciated. Yeah, some of the people I didn't like working there. Excuse me. Just a bunch of people I didn't like working there. Some of the people got you bossy, tell me what to do. Just a bunch of people that I just didn't like working there. That's one of the main reasons I quit. Especially I worked nights mostly. And also I really had to. There was this rule before a few weeks before I left. No eating from the buffet. I'll insert it. I'll insert it right here. Pause it and read it. It talks about why we couldn't eat from the buffet, but I'm in it. It talks about me and how I was a hard worker. Yeah, people you usually would eat from the buffet when we were working. Doesn't matter, but it doesn't make sense. But I was outstanding. Um, for that job made a lot of sense, but in the long story, that job just got very stressful. I've been there for 3 years. Started back on October 6th of 22 or 23. I can't remember. But it was a great first job. I loved it. What else can you say? Yeah, I really liked the job at first. Then it got to be really stressful because some nights I'd have to vacuum 2 party rooms, a big back community room, and dining room. Sometimes that got to be a little much. And stuff, that got to be a bit much sometimes. Over time. And I hated that because it took the longest part at night when I was help closing. I worked about to close. I was always a closer. And that was a big part. And yeah, I didn't like vacuuming. If I did parts and people did the rest, a guy did half, somebody else did half, whoever was helping me close, that would have been much appreciated. But sometimes there was a good, was supposed to close, but she always got away out of vacuuming. I'm not gonna go in with her name. yeah, sometimes people would make fun of me at work, and I tried telling managers, but that didn't really go down that well, and everything. I didn't like that. People would say I'd watch. Like I can't say it, but it's bad enough. People say I watched. Even my main boss there was saying I watched animals. Animals and adult content. Animals doing adult content. Um, that's the best way I can describe it. And he said no, and I always said it. I don't, but but I found out just the other day that my boss that used to work at the head boss at Peach Ranch, Dubuque, no longer works there. He works at Buffalo Wild Wings now, and now Peach Ranch Dubuque is under new management. So yeah, I'm glad I got out of there when I did. It was never a fun time. Towards the time I didn't like it there. Nights got long, got stressed out. People tell me what to do and everything. Yeah. Sometimes the managers, sometimes the managers were lax and chill. Sometimes they let stuff get way too out of hand. Like one time, people we had these like mini water guns in the fun zone. These like many fun things like squirt gun things in the claw machine at work. People were filling them up, and then we had a water fight, and then like the manager let it go for a while, and then he's like, "That's enough," because people like the floor's getting wet and nothing. And I'll be back. Yeah, so I was talking about the water fight. Got out of hand. Do you let other people make doing pizzas and take it home? But I was never allowed to. Um, just because it was another thing. Like, like I was never allowed to. Sorry, I feel like I'm crying, but I'm not. But anywho, yeah. Um, it was just not a. It just got to be stressful that night. Sometimes I was left closing by myself. Yeah, just a little to note yourself. I was left closing by myself some nights. Um, I just never really liked it there towards the end. That's why I got a new job working at Mercy One Dubuque. I love it there. Um, yeah, especially when I work there, we get what we get paid plus tips for busing. But there's this one lady, I'm not gonna go into her name. Um, it's pretty obvious that she every time she helped us because she was on delivery, she would help us and take her tips and not share it. We all know that. Um, so we were losing a little bit on that every time that lady helped us, and I thought it was not fair, and losing a little bit of money. The ones that really did work hard, and yeah, so it was just never a fun time. It was just never a really fun time there. I don't know. Would I ever go back there? Probably not. I never want to go back. I wouldn't say never, but for the meantime, I don't see myself ever going back to another restaurant, working in another restaurant. It's because of how stressful it is working in a restaurant, and that's about it. Just I want to go back working in a restaurant. I know what the stress is, ups and downs working in a restaurant. You get busy, you have to hustle. I work where I work now. It is relaxed, chill. You can listen to music and everything. And yeah, This has been Ben or Benny2675, and peace.